Welcome to this series again. This is Chidera Experience. Yeah, I want you to get a notepad and get a book and get a pen and sit down as we move on to this. So I want to, before we start off, can I ask you a question? Yeah, we are coming to the end of this year 2025, and I want to ask you, what have you really achieved? Can you ask yourself, what have you really achieved from those things you have wrote the last year resolution, which you wrote that this is what you are going to achieve and this is what you are going to achieve? Can you check how many have you been able to actualize, or you just wrote it down? Yeah, because sometimes our dreams or our desires can come faster than we even desire them. Yes, it's true. So number one is that if next year 2026 must be different from 2025, is that you must set a goal, and not just set a goal, you must pursue it. Position yourself, pursue that goal. You must pursue that goal and be serious about it, particular to one, achieving one to another. And one thing I would say is that you should get something in which when you win one, or when you get to actualize one of your goals, is that you reward yourself. These are systems, these are ways that you can use to help yourself. Yes, and become serious about it. So number two is that you should change your desires, or you intensify your desires. Change your desires or intensify your desires. Yes, I'm very particular about this. Change your desires or you intensify it. John Obidi will say it's either you increase your sacrifice or you let go of your desires. It's either you increase your sacrifice or you let go of your desires. It's true, because there are many people who set goals but they don't intensify their hunger and pursuit for that goal. You just set it and write it down, let it be. After all, the year is done and you are hoping, but you can really know that this year is closing up, and those things you have written down, there is no one you have achieved. How would you live that and you enter a new year? You are still going to set another new year resolution. You are still going to make many resolutions. This is what I'll achieve, this is what I'll get. But alas, you still do not get it. It won't be normal and it won't be good if you continue in that manner and way, because it's going to kill your spirit. It will depress you. By the time you go back to rethink, by the time you go back to check on your life, do a check-in, just check your life, and you see that there are many goals which you have set in 2025 before you enter 2025, which you have not actualized, which have not been accomplished. So this next year 2026, which we are entering, is that you must intensify your desires. You must intensify your desires. Number three, is intentionality. Yes, I mean that intentionality. You must be intentional in your desire. If truly you are going to intensify your desire, is that you must be intentional. Yes, intentionality. Because one truth of the matter is that you must embrace integrity of the heart if you seriously desire to acquire knowledge and pursue your goals. Yes, because I've come to realize something in life, that life does not award your effort, it does not reward your effort, it only rewards the knowledge that backs your effort. Yes, it rewards the knowledge that is behind your effort. David being, let's use an example, the King David in the Bible, when he was in the wilderness and he was being training himself and all those things, he was not being rewarded, but there was a skills that he was able to put up, that truly I can be a good slinger, I can be good at using my slings. But there was something that he had to put up in it. There is a knowledge. When you get to read, I think the book of Judges, particularly the book of Judges, if I'm not mistaken, you see that there were men who were very, very, very skillful in slinging. They could use it to remove a hair from someone's head. When you check, is that it didn't reward David because of his efforts in killing the bear, in killing the lion. but it was his knowledge. He was able to find out that there were people who were after me, and this is what they used in succeeding. And he found out that if he's going to take good care of his sheep and flocks, he had to be good at slinging, because that is the only way he'll be able to defeat the devourers or those who are going to prey on his animal. So he was able to this knowledge helped him. It backed him up. He became good and skillful. That was when he was exposed, though he never knew that place is going to be the place of his showing forth to the open, his showing forth to the public, which is where he went to give his brothers faith at the battleground. Okay, number 4 is hunger. Some of us, we are not hungry anymore. There is no thirst for hunger. There is no thirst for hunger. There is no thirst for hunger. Yes, I will say there is no thirst for hunger. How hungry are you? Because hunger is one of the proof that you are alive. It's one of the proof that you truly are chasing after that goal, that you truly are pursuing that goal. When I say hungry, how many books have you read in this year 2025, which is closing up? How many books have you read? Yes. How many podcasts have you listened to? How many seminars have you attended? How many conferences have you been to in that particular goal which you are chasing? Because life will not reward your effort. It only reward the knowledge that is behind your effort. And yes, we are coming to the end of this year. It's true. We truly are coming to the end of this year. And I will tell you that there is nothing you cannot start. And there is nothing you cannot stop. There is nothing that you can't start. You can sit down right now. Just few days, we'll be into the new year, which is 2026. What goals have you set again? And have you changed your desires, or you are increasing it, you are intensifying it? Have you changed your desires, or you have intensified it? How intentional are you in the pursuit of your goals? And how hungry are you? Because the depth of your hunger will tell me how serious you are, how intentional you are about whatever you are doing.